All right, Kevin Roberts, assistant coach of the Oregon State wrestling team. About a week and a half away from the start of the season. Wanted to just talk to you a little bit about some of the lower weight classes here at Oregon State in the season and what you guys are expecting from them.
Yeah, we're expecting big things, a lot of wins. Guys coming out wrestling hard. We've got several guys in the lower weights that'll be fighting for spots, and that's what we kind of expect, competition in the room. So I think getting down in that tournament and wrestling different guys, they're looking forward to that, rather than just beating up on each other every day, and kind of see how it shakes out from there.
All right, let's do a quick rundown of each weight class, at least in your guys' opinion. Tell me a little bit about what fans should be expecting from the 125 class this year.
Patrick Rollins is a redshirt freshman for us out of North Dakota. He's been looking really good. We think he's got a bright future. He's kind of right now the front runner to begin the season, at least at that weight, and we expect a lot of good things from him. He's gotten a lot better and stronger since he's been here, so we're pretty excited about Pat.
Okay, we'll move up a class now. What do you guys see in the 133 weight class?
133. We got a lot of depth there. Right now we've got Garrett Drucker coming back. He was a conference finalist and wrestled at the NCAAs last year. He's starting out the season with a decent ranking, national ranking. Got Jason Lara right there as well right now, and James Roberts, a redshirt freshman from Canby, Oregon, is looking good in the room, and I think he's do a good job in competition and stack up against those guys pretty well. And then also Drew Van Anroy, true freshman out of Roseburg, kind of waiting to see. He's kind of in the middle right now, 33-41. So we're going to kind of see where he's at. I'm not sure yet where he'll end up.
You mentioned Jason Lara moving from 125 to 133. Give me a little bit of background on that move.
Yeah, he just got a little bit bigger during the off season. I think it's still kind of a wait and see where he'll end up, but at least initially next week he's going to wrestle at 33 down there in Ashland, and he's looking great. He spent a lot of time wrestling this summer and with some different guys from around the country, and did very well wrestling guys of that weight class and a little bigger guys. So at whatever weight he ends up, we expect a lot of good things from him.
Okay. We'll jump up now to the 141-pound weight class, and what do you see in them this year?
Obviously Michael Megrims, kind of the returning guy, being in the round of 12 at the NCAA tournament the last couple years. I think he's made a pretty good jump from last year to this year. I think he kind of realizes where he's at and how good he can be, and that's been a good off season of growth and maturity on the mental side for him. And he came in this fall in the best shape he has thus far. Coming back into fall camp. And then depending on what happens at 33, we've got bodies there too that can step up and push him for that spot too. And that's the biggest thing, just creating that competition atmosphere in the room.
Okay. Next up, 149, where you obviously have a NCAA participant from last year, and Scott Sakaguchi.
Yeah, and he's he's nails. He's wrestles hard. He wrestles, does a lot of the stuff we work on day in, on day out, as far as pressure and people, and wrestles with a full tank of gas. And we expect him to definitely make his mark this year. Win a lot of matches, and be a dominant wrestler out there.
Okay, and the last class we'll talk with you about today is the 157 class. What do you see from them this year?
We've got RJ Pena coming off a red shirt. He wrestled as a true freshman 2 years ago for us at 49. He's at 57 now. He's gotten much bigger physically. We've got Alex Eldora that was the guy for us last year. Wrestled a lot of the meets and at the Pac-10s for us last year. He's still in there too, and a couple young guys, but yeah, that's what we're looking forward to, the competition, going down there to the tournament next week and kind of seeing how those guys shake out.
And just to touch a little bit too on Alex Eldora, tell me a little bit about what he accomplished last year as a true freshman in a really, really tough wrestling conference.
Yeah, he he stepped in. We kind of needed somebody to step up last year. He stepped in at 57. And right out of high school, and did a good job. Wrestled a lot of the tough guys from around the country. Wrestled in a conference with two of the better guys in the country, with Bubba Jenkins, NCAA champ, and Adam Hall from Boise, who was always tough. Wrestled a lot of good guys. Wrestled David Taylor a couple times. Wrestled a lot of good guys. Beat some guys. Had a overall, I would say, probably a pretty decent year from where he started. Made a lot of improvements, and just looking to keep getting better there at that weight class with him.
All right, Coach. I appreciate your time, and good luck getting ready for the start of the season.
All right, thanks.